Good morning everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. Now this structure is looking a little bit different to the S&P, but I suppose that's because of the tech stocks that are getting hammered. And what it does look like at the moment is that we have got a fairly decent break of this channel. So we had a break of this channel, and we've had a fairly decent retest, and we've basically kept going up. S&P is a bit different, where we're just hugging that channel, the top trend line at the moment. So these buyers are stepping in. You can see that there are buyers here. We're heading fairly close to the previous high, and I think that's pretty much what's going to happen here. We are going to get a move to the upside. If we just start looking at the 3-hour, you can see lots of confusion here. But I think what we need to do is that confusion, we have broken through the confusion, and we've kind of closed the gap now as well. So for me, pullbacks are to be bought. I think that's pretty much the view of this, and we have a fairly strong move up. We've got a bit of consolidation here. So if I do this, and I'm going to be a bit conservative. Okay, that's my flag. So what is my measured move? My measured move is, could be from the bottom here, but I'm just going to take it from here. That's pretty much what I'm looking at, and take it to there, and you'll find your target will be somewhere in the area of 31,653. So let's get down to the hour, and that'll give us the opportunities to buy into this. So we do have a bit of resistance still to the left, so each one of these tails here is going to offer resistance, and I think the best way to do this is to do that. Okay, so that's for me, would be the last bit of resistance. So pin bar, moved up, tried to reject here, we've got through it. So we could find a pullback onto 31,120. That would be a fairly decent area to buy back into this. But we'd have to wait and see what transpires here on the lower time frames, like a 15-minute chart, to see if that is an opportunity or not. And for me, the ultimate is going to be a break of 311.96, or possibly 31200. So 31200, break through that, retest it. That's going to set up a pretty decent move to 31,653. One thing to note, when you have a consolidation that is, okay, it's not that long, but on the hour it is fairly long. When you have a consolidation like this and so many rejections of a level, the breakouts, if it's successful, is always a lot more violent. And the reason for that is because you've got a lot of traders that have got shorts over here, and they will have a stop sort of above this 31.2, what is the high? Yeah, 31.262. So they'll probably have normally 1 or 2 pips above that. So 31.2, let's just say up to 31.265. So the minute price triggers that area, it's going to trigger stops. And what it does with triggering stops is, obviously they are buying back their short covers, and it indicates buying, and then it just accelerates. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm seeing at the moment. At the same time, I'm also seeing top of range, and I'm expecting a pullback to the bottom here. So for me, I want to see a breakout of these two areas here, a proper breakout, a retest of it, and then a move to the upside. So we're going to have to wait for Europe. I don't know what's happening. There's not much happening in Europe today, so we'll have to wait for the US Open to see if there's any movement. But you know, everybody's waiting in limbo to see what's going to transpire, specifically on the political front right now. Okay, so I just want to drop down to 15-minute before we close off. You can see that's a fairly decent breakout here. So this does offer me structure on the 15-minute. So 31,120, we get a pullback onto here, and we start looking like we have an opportunity to buy into it. It is looking like an opportunity, but as I say, I prefer a break of 311.96, break retest of that area, because then I know that there's very little to the left that's going to stop it, and a beautiful target up to the upside. Your stop loss is going to be behind, and I wouldn't do it on the 15 minutes, but I would take first swing low. So if there's basically first fractal there, that would be a stop area there. Okay, so yeah, that's it for me today. Just, it does look like we've got potential breakouts, but bear in mind it is still technically in a range. So we're kind of at the top of the range right now, so it could also just pull back, and anything pull back the bottom here, as you can see, is worth buying. So any pullback is a buying opportunity. That's my view on it anyway. I'm not interested in selling off the top of the range because the overall trend is up. Okay, anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop us a comment if you've got any ideas. Do appreciate them, and we'll catch up with you bright and breezy tomorrow morning. Stay safe and enjoy the day. Cheers for now.